Hello and welcome everyone back to the channel. This is the final, I'm not going to call it the finale, but potentially the season finale of the game. We can decide whether or not we want to continue this after. For those interested, I have saved the game just in case it decides to crash like it did in the previous episode. But yeah, this is going to be the final game of this season. So we've only got one game left, and that's against Leeds United. We're going to stick to the 4-3-3. I will find out where Leeds United are in the league, but we've had a terrible time against Leeds United. As I say, they've knocked us out of 2 competitions. They are 17th. So, you'd think we'd probably get a win out of it. And if we do, 45-47, we could potentially maybe jump up a spot, depending on where Villa finish, or what Villa's score is. So, unfortunately, I don't think it gives you live score updates. I'm sure. I think there might be an LMA manager that does do that, give you live score updates from around the grounds. If not, then I'm thinking of maybe Football Manager or FIFA, but I'm not sure. Maybe someone can remind me of that. And I'm talking over loading screens again. Di Canio is now okay to play, which is good. So I can put him on the bench at least anyway, in replace for Trevor Sinclair. And we'll move on. Steve Potts has sustained a major injury while training and will be out of action for 6 months. Absolutely superb. Well, that's a defender down because we're not exactly. We haven't exactly got our pick of the litter, have we? Of defenders. When is the final game of the season anyway? I would assume it's either tomorrow, as in Saturday, or Sunday. So it's Sunday the 14th, so 2 days away. Here we go, Saturday. Our next match will be televised, 250 grand. Nice. Okay. This is it. This is the final curtain call. And when I say this is it, this is it. This is the final match, the final game of the season. Can we get one over on Leeds after what they've done to us this season? They've put us out of a couple of competitions. I'm not bitter about it. Here we go. This is it. What a journey this has been. The very final game. Not very final game. I keep saying that like I'm not doing any more of these. But this is the final game for this season. But wow, what a journey. Ooh, not going to get anything shooting like that. So the latest update on Tottenham v West Ham is that Tottenham are 1-0 up, which is to be expected as well because they're our bogey team. They always bloody beat us. Leeds United looking very dominant in this game so far. It's unbelievable. We've actually gone through this entire season without having a fast match, skipping any games. Oh, unlucky Lampard. I think I may be the only channel that has done a full season of this version of LMA Manager. So that's something to be proud of, I suppose. I've got that going for me. So if anyone ever says, I don't accomplish anything in life, then they're wrong. Maybe this can be put on like my tombstone or said at my funeral or something. So still no break in the deadlock. We've had a couple of attempts of walking it into the back of the net, but there we go. There it is. Huckabee. Now, I can't remember if it was Huckabee who was always scoring against us in the previous games. But Leeds appear to be our bogey team in this game. So finishing 14th is probably likely. 13th is probably the best we can hope for, but then that does at least achieve our goal of what the directors, it achieves the directors' expectations of us, of me. I just wanted to do better than that, that's all. I wanted at least like maybe a top 10 finish, or 10th, 11th would have been quite nice. Did we get a penalty? Did we get a penalty? Or was that just outside the box? Literally just outside the box, and he skied it. Long shot. Where's Ian right when we need him? Where is he? Come on, Ian. Right. 1-0 down. Not much to really change for the minute. Let's crack on to the second half. Scrappy midfield battle going on there. Not really much going on, but now Leeds are on the attack. Now we've got it back in the midfield. Well saved by Landreau. Keeps the game within reach at least for the time being, but we're soaking up a lot of pressure here. There's only so long that Landreau can keep saving these shots and keeping these goals out. It doesn't help when we're giving them so many free kicks as well, giving them more and more opportunities to double their lead. Unbelievable. And we just need a whole new defence. This is what I mean. And like, if I get to stay on and I get a cash injection of some sort, then without a doubt, I'm going to be looking at probably getting some more. Well done, Holligan. Well done. Some more experienced defenders, I'd say. So long as it doesn't consume our entire budget. Oh my word. I mean, it was a good save, but it went straight into the feet of Huckabee, who thankfully couldn't convert. 15 minutes to go. Let's get a substitution on. As the form, Paolo one chop. We can take him off at Canio for now, and we'll leave that until maybe like 5 minutes or something. It's wide from Rouse, but midfielder is not really expected to score anyway, to be honest. Unlike Paolo Di Canio, who kind of is, because it's kind of what he was known for. I think they've incorrectly labelled him as a midfielder in this game, to be perfectly honest. He's been on for no more than 5 minutes and he's been booked. Ten minutes to go of this season. Let's make that final change. Yeah, Rogers, Pearce, I guess. And Pearce for Minto. Fuck it, I don't care. Out of position, but or was he? I don't think he is. I think he's in position. Dangerous play by Lampard. Leeds United to take a free kick. Sub Pearce comes off for Minto. Rogers being replaced by Pearce. Haaland to take the kick. Huckabee turns and shoots, and Landreau reacts well to save it. Landreau throws the ball towards Jensen. Jorgensen controls it. I can't read that. It goes way too fast. Haaland is injured. Off we go. See you later, mate. And Batty steps up to take him, the free kick even. Bowyer, also a future West Ham player there, cut out by Lampard. Now Leeds on the attack. And that's it. Full time, 1-0, another point. So where does that leave us in the league? Where did we finish this season? So we finished 12th, actually. So it's, all things considered, with the expectation of top 13, I believe it was, we finished 12th. So plus 11% with the directors rating. I think the job's probably safe. We've got the UEFA Cup final ongoing, but we won't bother with any of that. We'll see. We'll move on to the next season. and see if any of those players that we've got, let's see if the same kind of thing happens with this LMA manager as it did with LMA Manager 2007. The whole idea is that we bought younger players so that they kind of improve for the next season and become really good stars. So we'll wait and see. And now we've got the FA Cup final, which Norwich City won. So congratulations to Norwich City for winning the FA Cup. Wouldn't have seen that one coming. Okay, so still nothing new yet. No news on my position, but there's obviously the playoffs, so it's not the end of the season yet. I think we'll probably find out at the end of the season, so there's going to be a lot of skipping here. A lot of skipping. And now the European Cup final, so the Champions League final. This is got to be the very last game of the season, which it's an all-English final. Arsenal won 2-1, beating Man United. Actually, I didn't even see who won the league. I suppose I better check to see what's happened in our league and what's happened in the other leagues as well, so we can see who we're going to kind of be facing off again in the new season. Did Leicester City win the league? I didn't see. Did Man United win the league? Did Arsenal win the league? We'll find out. So let's find out. It was Manchester United, so they've obviously always winning the league. It's always between kind of Man United and Arsenal. So Arsenal finished second. Leicester City, brave effort. Relegations include Sunderland, Watford, Wimbledon. Chelsea narrowly escaped relegation, which was really interesting. Division 1, who has come up into the Premier League. We've had Blackburn Rovers and Charlton Athletic. And obviously one of these 4 teams have also been promoted, but I didn't see who they were. Relegations include Walsall, Fulham and Huddersfield. Brighton and Hove Albion, wow, what a difference that is there. They've been relegated into non-league football, where Carlisle, Plymouth, Leyton Orient have come up. And obviously we've got Reading and Blackpool being promoted to Division 1. And Preston North End, Oldham Athletic, Scunthorpe United and Wycombe Wanderers being relegated to Division 2. So yeah, interesting. We've got the Division 3 playoffs now, so that would... Oh no, yeah, I suppose, yeah, we'd have the Division 3 playoff, then the 2 and 1, I suppose. So yeah, the end of the season isn't quite yet. But Southend United have been promoted to Division 2. And now we've got the Division 2 playoff final. Bristol Rovers wins that game, so they have now been promoted to Division 1. So now we'll have the Division 1 playoff final as he gets promoted to the Premier League. Ipswich Town are in the Premier League for the next season. Now, I'm pretty sure there is actually a thing that says like end season or something like that. But that, again, that might be Football Manager that says that. But we'll see if this one does as well. Premiership Manager of the Month, blah, 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 blah. Third Division, bills for this month, 500 grand. Nothing happening now in the next day. So, managerial incentive. What's my managerial incentive? Can I renegotiate my contract? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Still nothing. There you go. The end of the season. So let's click continue on that. Obviously, this is obviously the worst part of the transition between season to season of this game, because there's so many loading screens. But that's it. This is the end of season roundup. Manchester United winning the league. Wimbledon, Watford, Sunderland getting relegated. Pretty decent. There, I like that. I like the stats for the end of the season. Norwich won the FA Cup. Manchester United won the Coca-Cola Cup, or the Carling Cup as it was then. Charity Shield winners were Manchester United. European Cup winners, or the Champions League winners, were Arsenal, and the UEFA Cup were Croatia, Zagreb. Golden Boot was Diedi for Norwich City. Premiership was Solskjaer, 24 goals. Division 1, Diedi, yeah, okay, and then Williams, and then Donaldson there. Manager of the Year, Arsene Wenger. Premiership Manager of the Year, Arsene Wenger. And Neil Warnock for Bury. Alan Little. So we finished there. You are still in the Premiership. Club's top goal scorer was Ian Wright with 23 goals, so he was close to maybe getting that Golden Boot. Director's rating plus 12%, 42. So yeah, I don't see there being any trouble with us here. Oh, okay, there you go. So your club has decided it would like to retain your services for one more season, and again, it's the top 13 finish. I've had an offer from Aston Villa, Liverpool and Leeds United, but I would never accept those deals. So I'll sign on at West Ham United again, and we'll see what this new team looks like in August. Oh, that's form. I was going to say. Okay, so there's actually not a great deal of change. So, yeah, this has kind of backfired on me a little bit. So, okay, what's that little... Oh, there it is. Steve Potts recovered. 6 of your players are out of contract. Okay, so that would need to be done anyway. Do we have any more money? We've got £6 million. Well, that's shit. Wow. Okay. Well, that really sucks. We've got no money. Right. Well, I am gonna decide to leave it there then. So now the decision is yours. Do we continue on with this, or have we had enough? Have we had our fill of LMA manager? I certainly will probably have a big break from the game. That's for sure. So it may be a while before I do return to this. But the season is over. So this was the season finale. So yeah, the decision's yours. If you want to see more LMA manager, then let's do it. I'm happy to maybe even move on to a different LMA manager game, but it may not be the full season like this one was, but we'll certainly give others a go. I know I definitely want to show my LMA manager 2007 stats to you guys, because I had a very good season on that. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, thanks very much for this entire season, sticking through to this entire season of LMA manager. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we'll continue to do more. So let me know. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you for the next one. Take care.